How's it? Indian Cowboy, docsports.com. Connect you on Tuesday, April 23rd as we get this video to you. Have 8 free selections for you today. It is a jam-packed video. Excuse me. So looking forward to getting this to you here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm Indian Cowboy. This is Doc Sports. Indian Cowboy has been around for a cool 19 years, and Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I have a doctorate and a master's in biostatistics. That's how these algorithms work. Welcome to my podcast, my free daily podcast. Our best selections, again, are over at docsports.com under Rune Shiva. Our next best selections are Free Picks and Leans, which is the daily video that you're watching right now. If you can't get enough of us, we have a popular YouTube premium teaching channel, which I will do today, actually, at 4:45. And we try to come at you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, including tonight at 10 o'clock, where we teach you how to fish and how to look at your own, how to do your own algorithms. And yeah, you get the first look on the next day's ball games. All right, which is quite useful for many. Hold on one second. Yeah, and you get 160 games per month for just $20 a month, and you get to hang out with me 4 nights a week. Which is pretty awesome. So the link to YouTube Premium is in the comments section, as well as a link to how to get your free $60 worth of premium selections. If you want even more content, be sure to check our Twitter. It has our consensus reports, our latest updates, and our hot takes on sports as well. And our recent videos are posted there as well too. All right, what do I need to tell you? Well, we have an 8-unit NHL selection today at 9:30, which we're excited about. We are 4-0 with 8-unit selections. We won with the Kings and Warriors under recently with our last 8-unit selection, so can't wait for you to join us for that. We have a 4-unit baseball selection and a 4-unit NBA selection, looking to bounce back on both. Still a winning NBA playoffs. MMA plus 5,200 so far. I have a good feeling about today's baseball, today's NBA. Let it be NHL, the 8-unit selection as well. Let it be soccer, golf, futures. We have an 8-unit NFL prop posted already, which we beat the line for sure on that. MMA, and horse racing. All right, let's get to your free play winner today, and I like the Seattle Mariners today. You have an 11-11 Seattle team favored on the road here against Texas. Seattle won 10-2 against a Colorado team last time. They took 3 in a row from the Reds. Texas is 12-11. They beat Atlanta 6-4. Gilbert and Dunning here. Gilbert 2.33 ERA. Gilbert has had back-to-back great starts. Dunning went 6 innings, 3 hits, 3 runs against Tampa Bay, 5-3-1 against Detroit. It is so hard to go against Dunning, I understand, but Dunning's given up 5 home runs and 13 walks over his last 4 starts. And Gilbert hasn't done that. He's been very consistent on walks and home runs. So I'm going to go with Seattle here on the bounce back. Phoenix and Minnesota in the NBA, I'm going with the under there. Minnesota won 120-95. What's interesting is that that game went over 213. Phoenix with big revenge here, and Phoenix had won 4 in a row against Minnesota prior to that loss. Phoenix also just gave up 120 points. They're going to be furious. I love the under here today. Toronto and Kansas City in baseball. I'm going to go with Toronto here. Just kidding. Psych. I'm going to go with Kansas City here. So Toronto's 13-10, and they won 5-3 last game. They took the first game of the series. So what happens now? Kansas City is now, rolls in having lost 3 in a row. Both teams are 13-10. It's not like Kansas City's like the White Sox. Kansas City's won 13 games so far. Guzman here has lost 3 in a row here. And Walker here. Walker, first year with the Royals, he lost to the White Sox in his last game, one of the 3 White Sox wins. So he'll be upset here coming into this game. But I don't blame him because he had just beaten the White Sox prior to that, going 7 innings, 2 hits, and no runs. And that's the reason why he had an effort where he went 6 innings, 4 hits, and 2 runs. So he's off back-to-back losses here. He's going to be highly motivated. I actually like Kansas City here off of given that Walker is off of a loss and you have a KC team here off of on the bounce back, and therefore I like Toronto here. I'm sorry, Kansas City, the Royals. Okay. Next game, White Sox and Minnesota. I like the Twins run line. Pretty simple there. White Sox are 3-19 right now, just horrible. Twins are 8-13, but you have Lopez and Eric hooking up here. Eric is one of the easy bright spots for this White Sox team. He's responsible for one of their 3 wins this year. He did go 6 innings, 2 hits, and 1 run against the Orioles. I give him credit. He's pitching well right now. Honestly, the under does make sense here. Both pitchers are pitching well. And both are on bounce backs, but I like Minnesota more because Lopez has lost 3 in a row coming in, and I think he gets his frustration out and bounces back very well. Give me Minnesota run line. Oakland and the Yankees, I like the under there. Oakland won 2-0 last game. They've lost the last 3 prior to that. Yankees lost 0-2 last game. They are 15-8. Oakland sits at 9-14 now. Total at 7.5. Blackburn has a 1.08 ERA and has been phenomenal this year. Stroman has been great as well, 2.4 ERA. He comes off a season high in hits at 6, even though he won his last game. I think he still pitches better than compared to what he did last time. Yankees also come off a 0-2 loss, so obviously you'll have a Yankees pitcher that'll be motivated to help them try to win, and obviously Blackburn's balling out, so give me the under. Miami and Atlanta in baseball, yesterday was 0-3, but I like the over here. I thought yesterday would go over too. They're usually good for Miami's usually good for 3 runs, and they come off scoreless last game. So I think they'll be an active dog. Rogers went 5 innings, 8 hits, and 2 runs against the Braves already, and he lost. So Miami plus the 1.5 might not be a bad idea either. Plus the 2. Fried went 5-7-3 against Miami last time, and he ended up winning. I like the over here. I think Miami can be an active dog and send this game over. I also like the Marlins plus the 2. Arizona, St. Louis in baseball. I like the under there. Arizona lost 3-5 last game. They are 11-13 now. They typically don't lose back-to-back games. St. Louis won 5-3 last game. They're 10-13 currently. Henry went 4 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs. Season high in hits and runs at 9-5. So he's going to want to do well, and I think he bounces back. Remember, he did go 5 innings, 6 hits, and 2 runs against the Braves. So Henry's a good pitcher. Matz went 5-7-5 against Oakland. 5 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. So he's going to want to bounce back too. I can't go against Henry or Arizona coming off a loss. I also think Matz is on a bounce back too, so give me the under. Finally, Dallas and the LA Clippers. I'm going to go with the Clippers here. I was high on the Mavericks, and they laid an egg in LA. I can't believe the Clippers won the first game, but I guess I can believe it now, given the fact that the Mavericks had, I think 10 or 12 turnovers. LA had 8. LA had 8 more shots. Clippers shot 50% from the field, and they were super composed, and the Mavericks weren't composed because the Clippers are a very veteran team. You have George and Harden and Zubac and Mann and Westbrook, and they all dropped basically 20 points, except for Mann, obviously. But they're a very experienced team. They know how to play well without Kawhi. Kawhi's going to come back in early May, just like Zion. I'm telling you, the Clippers are a legit threat to the Nuggets, so lean on the Clippers there. That's what I have for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the 8 free selections today. I put a lot of thought into all of those. Hope you enjoyed the content. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and if you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. And if you want to support the channel, be sure to buy our premium packages. Join us for our YouTube Premium Thoughts, YouTube Premium channel, as we do a live show shortly in about 15-20 minutes, and as we do a live show Monday through Thursday every night as well at 10 o'clock, for you get 160 games for $20 a month. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.